Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living. This is my wife Marie. We just want to come to you today and talk a little bit about what we've been doing this last week. Marie has got quite a few things she wants to say. We did go to Pigeon Forge this week and we had a really great time. I'm going to let Marie tell you about just a couple of the things that we did, and then I'll share a few things with you too.
Well, one of the things that we did was we went to the Pirate's Voyage, and it was exciting and it was fun, and we enjoyed the dinner meal. And afterwards, it was just as exciting as it was when we were in the theater because when I came out, I had to wade through about probably 3 inches of water because we had a torrential downpour while we were in the pirate show. And when we left, as we were going back to our hotel room, we noticed that on the lower end of the street of Pigeon Forge, where they had a lot of traffic that at that particular hour, and the lights were out. So we thought, well, you know, I guess the electricity is off. And so when we got on down towards our hotel room, we said, oh no, it's even off at our hotel room. So we had to stay about 2 hours without any electricity. We walked up the stairs to our room, and it was just too stuffy and hot and with no air. So we said, well, we'll just go back and sit in our car until the air comes back on and the lights. So we went out to our car and we sat there for a while, and luckily we only had to sit there for about 15 minutes and the power came back on. But in the meantime, it was pretty hot that particular day, and that was one of the reasons why we had that terrific storm. Kevin, you want to say anything about it?
Well, the power was off from the time we got there till it came back on was a total of about 2 hours. But we only sat out in the car for about 15 minutes because we stayed up in the room for a little while, but it just started getting too hot for us. But that was our very first evening there. It ended up, it rained every day we were there, so we didn't get to do a lot of exploring nature, but we did have some fun going to different shows. On the second day, we went to the Red Skelton tribute show, and that was just the most entertaining show that you can imagine. I do have some pictures and some, I really don't have video because he did request for no one to do video, but I've got quite a few pictures that I will put together, and I'll do one complete video of our whole trip to Pigeon Forge. But we got to meet the guy. His name is Brian Hoffman, best I can remember, but we did get to meet him. He even did a photo bomb when Marie and I was doing a picture. He came up behind us and did a photo bomb, got in our picture while we were doing it, and we didn't know it. And so afterwards he laughed and talked to us for a few minutes and everything, but we really had a good time. We enjoyed meeting him, and he really does a great show. If you go to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, you should check his show out. Not a lot of people know about it.
And he's very personal also. He actually seats you himself, which I thought that was a special touch.
Yeah, he takes all the guests, and I would say there was probably 60 to 80 people there. You know, it wasn't a tremendous big crowd, but he takes everybody in there and seats them. And we did not pay for the VIP seats. We just got regular seats. But when he took us in and seated us, he took us right up front with the VIP seats. So that was a little special treat there too. We liked that. Next, we went to that same night. We went to Smoky Mountain Opera. I'll let Marie tell you about that because she really enjoyed that one.
Well, it just took you back through the eras of the different music, and they even took you back to before the Depression era, and or it might have been in the Depression era. It was 40s.
Yeah, they started off. I think the first section was in the 40s.
Yeah, and so then they just went right on up until our era, right? To let's see, what era would that be? But anyway, they just take you right through, and it was just really a great show. They just put on a wonderful show, and they had all different costumes that they changed, and they did it so quickly that it was amazing. I've never seen people change their clothes right there on stage so quick. You just have to be there to see it. Naturally, they had these little covers that they were changing their costumes in, but it was like a matter of seconds that they did it, and it was just, it really was amazing.
Yeah, they'd pass that hoop over them,
Yeah,
and within 2 seconds,
that was
they
what
would
I was
have
looking
a totally
for.
different outfit on.
That was the word I was
Yeah,
looking
it
for.
was. Like Marie said, it was amazing. And we got back home that night, or got back to the hotel that night, and another big storm. It thundered and lightning, and it was awful.
And the lights flickered off one time, and I thought, not again. But they came back on, and we didn't have any more trouble that night, and so that was a relief.
And so we did drive around a little bit and go to a few different places that we hadn't been to before. But the places we wanted to go to, it was just too rainy and too stormy the next day, so we didn't get to go to them. But what we did do, we decided to go to the theater and just watch a movie. The movie that we went to see is called The Art of Racing in the Rain, and it was just a tremendously good movie. We thoroughly enjoyed that movie, and the theaters, first time that Marie and I has ever been to one of the really big theaters, and we enjoyed the experience. That's something we'll definitely be doing again next time we go up there, especially when it's raining. When it's raining, you don't want, the traffic's so bad up there, you don't even want to be out driving on the roads. So we just decided to go to a theater, and we're glad we made that decision.
Last year we went a week later, and the traffic wasn't bad at all, but it was really a lot different this time we went.
It was, yeah. But overall, we had a great trip, and we're back home now. We've got a lot of things we've got to get done around the house. Marie got us a crock pot full of chicken soup that's cooking right now, and I'm looking forward to having that for dinner tonight. And of course, chicken soup is one of my favorites. But
yes, we're one of those couples that like soup even in the hot winter.
Yeah.
The hot summer.
Yeah, and if you look at my weight gain, you'd know I probably just about like eating anything. So, but we did have some really good meals while we were up there, and and surprisingly, I would say that the best meal we had was probably when we went to Cracker Barrel, and it was just like two or three buildings down from our hotel. We could have walked there if we'd wanted to, but it was raining, so we drove down there. But I think the Cracker Barrel was actually the best meal we had.
Yeah.
And of course, it's always good to go to the Cracker Barrel, but we really enjoyed it this time.
And it was your favorite, chicken and dressing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did. Actually, it was turkey and dressing.
Oh yeah, but
It's the same thing.
I don't know why I always call turkey and dressing chicken and dressing. I guess because I make chicken and dressing all the time.
Yeah.
That's the way I love it the best.
Yeah. But it was really good. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a great trip. We had a good drive up there and a good drive back. And so, okay, and something that I've been wanting to do, our channel is almost at 3,000 subscribers. We only like just a few, and I've got some stickers that I had printed up. My granddaughter actually had these made for me, and so this is the stickers right here. These are our channel stickers, And what Marie and I want to do, if you would like to have one of these stickers, I'm going to put a link to our email, and if you will send us an email with your name and address, then we will mail you one of these stickers free. There's no charge for them. We just want to give these to all of our subscribers and the ones that's been watching our channel. So I have a limited supply, but what I will do is anybody that sends an email in the next week, between now and next Sunday, anybody that sends an email, we will get these out to you in the mail just as soon as we can, and we will be glad to send them to you. So that's just a little something special we want to do for all of our subscribers. We're not at 3,000 yet, but we're very, very close, and so this is just something to celebrate that. But what do you think about that, Marie?
I'm excited. I'm glad that we're getting there.
Yeah, I hope that.
Thanks everyone for watching us.
I hope every one of my subscribers request one, but if they do, I'll have to get some more printed real quick. But seriously, if you want one, just go to our email. I'll put a link to the email in the description of this video, and I'll probably edit the video and maybe put the email address right here on the screen so you can see it. But thanks for participating in that, okay? But we've enjoyed talking to everybody today. We appreciate you watching all of our videos. We've got several things planned for this coming week, but we're going to be busy, and we're going to still try to get it out a couple of videos if we can. Some of my friends that I try to watch all of your videos. If I missed a couple of them this week, just understand we was on vacation, and sometimes it's hard to catch up and catch everything before it disappears, because I've got so many people I follow. That little line just gets longer and longer every time. But I try to keep up with everybody best I can. But hope everyone just has a blessed week this coming week, and we really do appreciate you taking the time to watch our videos.
We had a great week this week, and it's just been interesting and fun and exciting, and not so exciting with thunderstorms. But then when we got back, I got some bad news. One of my YouTube people that I watched, they passed away, and I was not expecting that at all. I had been so busy lately, I had missed some of their channels, some of their videos, and it was just very sad for me to see that Andrea Mills had passed away. I didn't know that she was having any problems or anything, but anyway, I just am praying for their family, and it was just, I watched her when I was real sick a couple of years ago every day. I couldn't do a lot at that particular time, and their family, I just enjoyed watching her raise her children, and it was just something that helped pass the time till I got stronger. And she was just a great woman. I really enjoyed her, and we are praying for all of them. And she didn't even have her channel monetized. Her name was Andrea Mills, and I really am going to miss her. Her husband is, I think, going to continue their channel, so I'm glad of that. And I'm just really sad about that.
Yeah, it was a total shock to us last night when we got back in from the vacation, and one of the first channels Marie went to was to go to her channel to see what she had missed this last week. And she had got sick this last week and had to go in the hospital, and they discovered she had cancer. And within a couple of days, she had had a miscarriage, lost the baby, and then a day or so after that, she passed away. So I think they had her funeral yesterday, which was the same day that we were coming home from our vacation, and we didn't know anything about it, so it's total devastation to find out about that. But just everybody remembering their family in prayers. And we once again will thank everyone for watching our videos. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. So everyone have a great week.
Bye, everyone.